Welcome to a how-to guide for calculating percentile rank. I'm Liz Stout, and with me is Ryan O, and we represent Aon Hewitt, Newbridge Street, McLaughlin, and Radford. To start, what is percentile rank? The percentile rank of a score is the percentage of scores in its frequency distribution that are the same or lower than it. In relative TSR plans, percentile rank frequently determines the payout. For example, a company that ends up at the median or 50th percentile of their peers might pay out the target number of awards. When designing a relative TSR plan, it's important to keep in mind that small changes in TSR, changes of less than 1%, should not lead to large changes in payouts. Problems can arise in small peer groups, which is less than 50 peers. There are two primary methods seen in practice to calculate percentile rank. We'll refer to them as the discrete method and the continuous method. First, we'll consider the discrete method. This is calculated according to the following formula. For example, if a company's rank at the end of the performance period is 6 and the total number of peers is 15, this results in a percentile rank of 64.28% under the discrete method. This can also be calculated using the Microsoft Excel formula %rank. The first input is all of the company's TSRs. The second input is the issuing company's TSR, and the third optional input is the number of significant digits. Continuing with the same example, we again get a percentile rank of 64.28% using the Microsoft Excel formula. Now Ryan is going to walk us through the continuous method.
The continuous method removes the issuing company's TSR to determine the percentile ranks of the peers, then uses linear interpolation to determine the percentile rank of the company. The inputs needed in the formula are as follows. The percentile rank of peer ranked 1 above the company, the percentile rank of peer ranked 1 below the company, the TSR of peer ranked 1 above the company, and also the TSR of peer ranked 1 below the company. Continuing with the formula, the percentile rank is calculated as follows. The percentile rank of peer E plus difference between percentile rank of peer F and peer E multiplied by the difference between the TSRs of peer E and the company's TSR, divided by the difference between the TSRs of peer F and peer E, resulting in a percentile rank of 68.93% for the company. This can also be calculated using the Microsoft Excel's %rank formula, where you remove the company from the range of TSRs. As you can see from the example, the issuing company's TSR of 65.74% has been removed from the range of TSRs in the %rank formula. This results in a percentile rank of 68.93% under the continuous method.
Now we will look at the difference between the discrete and continuous calculations to see why this matters. We'll continue with the same example and assume that awards pay out according to this chart. Scenario 1 is the same calculation we showed earlier, where we calculated a percentile rank of 64.28% under the discrete method and 68.93% under the continuous method. Under this payout schedule, you can see that the discrete method yields a payout of 128.56% and the continuous method yields a payout of 137.86%. In the bottom chart, we summarize the comparison between the two scenarios and the two methods. You can see that a 0.26% change in TSR yields a 14% change in payout under the discrete method and a 1% change in payout under the continuous method. Small changes in TSR like this should not lead to large changes in payout. This is a high-risk design that can be mitigated based on the selection of the percentile rank calculation methodology. What is the prevalence of the discrete versus the continuous method of calculating percentile rank that we see in practice? For all sizes of peer groups, the discrete method is more prevalent in the US. The continuous method is more prevalent in the UK for small peer groups. For peer groups with more than 20 companies, the prevalence starts to trend towards the discrete methodology.
The problem with small changes in TSR leading to big changes in payout is a function of the peer group size. You can see that the two percentile rank calculation methods converge as the size of the peer group increases. So based on what we learned today about the two percentile rank calculation methods, what do we recommend? Each calculation method has its own pros and cons. The discrete method may be simpler, but less reliable for small peer groups. The continuous method, however, is more difficult to understand but produces more reliable results for small peer groups. Ultimately, we believe the method for calculating the percentile rank should be based upon the size of the peer group.
To learn more, you can visit our free web portal at www.relativetsr.com. Thank you for joining us today.